Big matchup this week, number 6 versus number 5 in the state. You guys know a lot of those prep kids. It's a little bit of a rivalry here. How excited are you guys for this one?
We are very excited. Prep game, it's always marked on the schedule, like big game, rivalry, every year. Every year since I've been playing Shelton football in high school, it's always a big game. Crowd is loud, always. The Finns on our side, their side, and being in their stadium. I remember when I was a freshman, they played them, and we were at their stadium. The atmosphere was crazy, and to play there my senior year is going to be a pretty great experience.
It's built up a lot. We know a lot of prep kids in there, a lot of friends. So, but on the field, there can't be any friends, can't be any all enemies on the field. So, that's what it's going to be like come Friday night.
I think a lot. Ever since the beginning of the year, and we knew they were on our schedule. It's always a rivalry game for us. They're always good competition. And if we want to be the best team in the SEC, we got to beat them, because right now, well, we're both undefeated in the SEC, so we got to put up or shut up time.
Looking back at the 2019 season, you guys missed. You were the 9th team out, right?
Yeah.
So has that kind of added some ferocity to this team? What's the take there?
Yeah, I think so. I think the kids, they were sophomores and seniors when that happened, and I think they realized just how important every week is. And especially after our Trumbull loss, I think they realized how important every week is. You can't take anything for granted. We have an unforgiving schedule, and there's not a team on there that can beat us. Every team week in, week out could beat us. And we have to come prepared every week and not take anybody for granted.
We're pretty hyped. Last time we played these guys was here. We're going there. We know the stadium's going to be packed, and we just want to show what we can do.
They're a good coach team. They got great players, and probably more importantly, it's a big rivalry between us. There's a lot of kids that go to prep that are from Shelton. Some of these guys know them. They played youth football with them and stuff. So they know a lot of the kids. So it's definitely something that we're preparing for, like we did every other week. 1 week at a time, and they're next up.
With this big prep game, what really needs to go right for you guys?
I know I've actually played with their quarterback in youth, Connor Smith. Yeah, they've got some great athletes. I think our defense is really going to have to show up, because their offense, and they've got big defensive players. They're a pretty good team all around, but we just got to stop their big players, their big plays, get the job done.
What exactly would this win do for you guys?
I think it would be huge for our postseason chances. Obviously, Double L is very competitive this year. There's so many teams out there with 1 loss or 2 losses right now, and they're all good football teams. It's crazy to look at it, and most of them have been or are ranked in the top 10 at some point this year. So this game would be huge, obviously, for us. It would be a solid league victory for us, and not only would we go to 8-1, but we would also be able to knock another Double L school down with another loss. So that's obviously always helpful in the grand scheme of things. So yeah, I think this is definitely huge for the playoffs.
Basically this week is going to determine whether we're locked in or not. So I'd say this is the most important week of the season so far, and we just got to do what we do and hope for the best.
How do you see Friday night going?
I see Friday night going big for the Gales. Obviously, I like to bet on us. It's a great way to start off my week. I don't know. It all starts here in our practice, but yeah, yesterday was pretty good. Today's been going pretty good so far. Friday night, roll Gales.
Depending on, hopefully go home with the win. I think we're going to, but we'll see how it goes. 2 top 10 teams, obviously, so let's get it done. I think it's going to be a 4-quarter game. It's always a dogfight. I think it's going to be fun, though, and I think you're going to see a lot of good matchups.